recap it then, since like she's on the roll.
Uh, sure. So last time we investigated the vampire's house, we found like some clues. It seemed like he was attacked in his car, and then you know, taken into his house where he um, suffered the final death. But it had all been put back very neatly, so like clearly it is an OCD werewolf that we are tracking down, who you know, after having murdered someone, put his car keys back in the car key drawer and arranged everything neatly. Also, we found a weird flower that had the same smell that Yvonne had gotten on the werewolf, and it cut Jessie when she picked it up because giant thorns. And he had a rape basement, or at least a murder basement, probably a rape basement. He's a vampire, they do that.
Yeah.
With a couple of dead people in. And then we went to the coroner's office with Justine to examine the body, and Eddie spoke to Captain Ku Klux Klan, the ghost of a coroner, who just told
God.
us basically all of the stuff in the basically all of the stuff about the body, and about the other one, which had already been cremated.
Made him a bit too racist. I regret it a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, at least you chose the funniest of the racist words.
Is it?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you chose the most amusing one when said out loud. It sounds like it shouldn't have been unless you knew the context for it being racist.
Wait, what?
I'm not
We will
repeating
not
it.
repeat
Sorry, I had to step away for a sec.
We were talking about how that ghost doctor was racist.
Oh, it's,
Don't say the word.
turns out that I'm really good at finding old racist ghosts.
Not a speciality you should have had.
I don't want it.
It turns out that a lot of ghosts come from a time not too long ago where racism was
Can
allowed.
I just find
Not
some
allowed,
can I
but,
just find some chick who Kurt
Status quo.
Cobained herself in the 90s or something? You know, a nice ghost.
I think it might be difficult to talk to them then.
Ooh, true. True.
Bark, bark, bark.
But yeah, that was pretty much all of the important stuff, and we were all splitting up because the you know, it was getting late, and we at least I think that was what we were doing next, and we didn't have any leads immediately to chase up on, but I don't, as far as I'm aware.
You did have the club.
Oh yes, the club. That was it. Thank you.
Club Illuminati.
Illuminati.
Over, down, south.
Remind me what the connection to the club was?
The body in the morgue had like a club stamp.
Yeah, he was stamped for getting in on drinks.
Like a triangle with an eye in it.
Yeah, Club Illuminati.
Yeah.
And can I try and bullshit some knowledge about Club Illuminati? Have I got kicked out of there before?
You could roll a streetwise, sure.
Rock and roll.
Roll a wit streetwise.
Alright, I still have Wit Streetwise selected. I wish it were a skill I was good at, but can't
You
have it
might
all.
have rolled that last session too.
I almost certainly did
think
because I rolled
that's
it and then in brackets wrote right after it Illuminati. So yeah, never mind. I already have and got a success.
Yeah, well, you got success last session. You haven't been there. It is a very upscale club. Like the kind that. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm just getting food delivered.
Ooh.
It's not delivery. It's the short up.
Yeah, it's definitely like where you either have to be famous or wait in line for hours to get in.
How about just throwing wads of money at people?
You can do that, but it's definitely not like somewhere you want to go. Just to party every weekend, unless you can afford it.
So hello, my 2 resources 5 having friends.
I feel slightly uncomfortable.
Resources.
Look, I don't know about CJ, but I only got resource.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
okay.
you had 5.
No, resource 5 is fucking useless. There's nothing you can buy at resource 5 that you can't do at resource 4. That's worth your time.
Yeah,
I can
bribes.
buy. I could buy us into that club and still have money. If that's the way we want to go about it.
You guys can put off going to the club until the next day.
It feels like it would be a bit dickish to continue DCL's investigation without
Yeah.
DCL.
Yeah, the way we'll punt without him. Goodness knows, we have other things we can faff a boot with.
Yvonne gets a call and he has to head back to community center for the time being.
Of course. And then while he's there, he eats something and gets the shits. Actually, he can't. He's too strong stomach. It would never work as an excuse.
Unless he ate an actual cactus, I'm pretty sure nothing could harm his digestion.
No, even then.
Unless he gets the beatus. That is his only weakness. I mean, we can do the Laura and Eddie at my place on the book.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Before we do all that, I almost forgot.
Oh
I had
yeah.
aspirations. CJ, you have got find out what happened to Eddie and Laura and ask someone in the Concilium about it. Plus, catch a predator with a plus. Eat some sushi. Good with all those?
Yep. Sounds good.
Eddie,
Mm-hmm.
you got treat CJ to. I'm sorry, CJ sushi with plus. Find out what's going on with the 2 Justines thing, and do some research on local wolf phenomena with 2 pluses. Good with those?
Yes.
Yvonne is not here. Jesse,
Yep.
get a new girlfriend with plus. Assist the party in catching a predator with 2 pluses. And don't piss off the Invictus leader's child with plus.
Yep. I don't want to change any of those.
Alright. Laura, throw the Faustians. Assist Yvonne with bringing the Alpha Pack into the Alliance. And ensure my party's safety while hunting the werewolf with plus.
yeah, those are all good for me.
No changes. In which case, we'll jump into the game proper.
Approximately what time is it?
Sun is setting. We'll say it's like 7:30.
Hmm. Yo, CJ.
Wouldn't it have to be quite a bit later since we've been out with a vampire?
What vamp? Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were
You
traveling.
know-
We were going by night.
It
Yeah.
is about 11:30. Sun is long set.
Hmm. Well, I'll just one team back up again and tomorrow and see what's happening.
That would be agreeable.
Alright, and Laura, I can take you back to my place if you want to see this book thing.
Yes, this grimoire of yours sounds most promising.
Look, it better be promising or, yeah, I can be a little bit upset. $50 for a fucking paperweight if it's not.
Even if it is not accurate, it will still be interesting. Knowing the more detail about the myths that humanity has about the celestial kind would be useful for me, at least.
I get ya.
God, it'd be really funny if this book is a massive troll.
Look, I'm gonna be disappointed if it is, but disappointed if it isn't.
You're gonna be disappointed either way.
No, well, yes, but no. Different kinds of disappointed. Like, if it is, nothing's like, oh man. But if it is, something's like, fuck. This is legit. I forget what word that's supposed to be like that like feeling like completely out of your league. It's probably a German word for it. Fucking Germans have words for everything.
I can't think of it either.
Because German words are just mashed together, like they're basically sentences. Just mash a bunch of
Yes.
words together, and now you got a new word.
I studied a couple of years of German, and I kind of have to agree in part that it's like certain long words are just smaller words stapled together.
I have been
That
learning.
is the foundation of their entire grammar, yes.
I have been learning Korean. Thanks to my K-pop star. The way their characters work,
Mhm.
like the individual like character, it looks confusing until you realize it's just a bunch of letters mashed together and like stretched out in different ways to make them fit.
Mm-hmm. Of the three, of Chinese, Japanese, and Korean, I've heard that Korean is actually one of the easier. Is the easier one.
Until it comes to pronunciation, then it's bullshit.
Dude,
Three
Man-
different characters that go eh.
fucking Mandarin laughs at you. I've heard that there's at least 10 different ways you can say whoa.
Well, sure. We're talking like just basic letters, not even the super kanji. Anyway,
Super
Super kanji. Who is hailing Nicolas Cage down here?
Oh, I did that doodle. I did that doodle last session. I was wondering how long it would take people to notice. Like, I see him lurking down there. You can't hide from me, Cage. I keep a watch on you throughout all my games.
Cage is always lurking. Even right now, he's lurking.
Yeah, I had to fucking fight a Ant Cage in my fucking bid for Lake Aranea. Don't think I don't know it was you, you bastard.
Alright, so, let's, do this in an order. Who all is, like, gonna go together? Eddie and Laura, you're leaving together?
I'll go with that. I will mosey right in when I hear about curses.
Those three head off together, leaving Jesse with the vampiress.
Vampirina.
If you are concluding your investigation for tonight, then very well. If you could accompany back to the hotel. Since I did ride with you.
Scoop.
I didn't know I was still muted. I will sketch a little quick bow and apologise briefly that my ride isn't quite so nice as the cars, and invite her to my van.
Should get in without hesitation.
Yep. And yeah, I'll drive her back to the hotel. Is it the Grand Haven, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I suppose while we're there at the front, I'll ask if they've sent out cleaners to the vamp's basement.
Yeah.
I hope they didn't send any
Doing
newbies, because that was pretty ripe.
They have experience.
Cool.
We have experience dealing with these things.
Yeah, I figure so. Still, I mean, it's not every day that they're quite so potent. Shrug helplessly. Yeah, I guess I'll continue escorting her until she's at her door then, unless I'm invited in.
She'll stop you at the elevator.
Cool.
This is good enough. You will come get me when you continue your investigation.
Yes, it looks like it might be on hold for an extra day while Yvonne wraps up whatever it is he's handling. Considering this started as his hunt, it would be kind of a poor idea to go hunting for a serious, magical heavy hitter without our own hanging around with us. Far be it to judge anyone's capabilities, but I'm not interested in rucking up with some kind of vampire hunting werewolf without a, equally beefy dude of our own.
Sensible.
Yeah. There's stuff that we're hopefully going to get up to soon, but I can't imagine you're too interested in a night out drinking people drinks.
Can't say that I am. Though
No.
I've yet to see the clubs in this country.
Well, you'll certainly get a chance with Club Illuminati, I suspect. I'm sure they won't remember me. Probably. Shifty eyes. I will politely bow to her and make my leave.
He'll nod and get to the elevator. Where do you go afterwards?
I don't know. Still a few hours before Jesse, the human, needs to sleep. She may be an insomniac, but they still have like a set number of hours they have to rest, although I can't remember how many it is. I'll tell you what. Is Myrene around at all? Because it's been a while, and although I haven't really spent my Vitae, I imagine that stuff does have some kind of like a gradual shelf life to it.
I think you gotta spend one a week or something like that.
Month.
I've probably only spent one then, but you know, it's means I've only got the one.
Roll. Roll me 3 dice.
Sure. Sick.
She's around.
Fuck yeah.
In fact, 3 successes.
It could be more.
Yeah, explode it.
Ah. Would have been amazing, just a dramatic success. She's out there waiting for you, and she brought hookers and blow.
It was actually, well, not that part. That would have been if you got an exceptional success.
Yeah.
But she is walking across the street as you exit the hotel.
Come to a skidding halt. Itch as well will similarly fucking jolt right up to attention. Because I need to tick off his Vitae expenditure as well. For some reason on his sheet he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Vitae. That's not how that's supposed to be. That sure should be probably 1 as well by this point. Out of his maximum 2. What's the limit? Stamina?
Yep.
3. He can carry more Vitae than me. That's not fair.
I would probably think that because of his size.
Yeah. And animals do have a stat adjustment built into them in the settings for it. He's a species factor 7, or whatever the fuck that means. So yeah, alright. He'll be down to 1 as well then, if time has passed.
Wait, what happened?
I'm looking to get my fix.
Jesse's looking to get her ghoul on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're trying to find your blood sugar daddy?
Sugar mama, please. And she hates that phrase because she's a very proud Native American spirit. And yeah. Come on, it's from the bloodline named Bohagande. I don't know what you would have ever expected.
They're basically the Ravnos in World of Darkness.
Mhm.
Great. Except instead of being gypsies, they're Native Americans.
Yep. And yeah, I'll fucking all but run over. I'll do my very best not to break into an outright sprint. Yeah, come skidding to a halt. Does she have a token?
I don't know. Did you get me art?
Maybe a while ago.
I feel like there was art at some point. But God knows.
I don't know if you got me art.
Shite.
I could grab something that looks native.
Yeah, go for it.
It's taking a second.
Sure. Yeah, her name is Shenandoah.
Let's take a look through here. Cute, but no. Well, what is your Regnant's like personality? Like, are they easygoing? Are they severe?
Hmm. Uh, sure, probably mostly just a relaxed individual, but at the same time, they're one of those people renowned for having rather tricky luck. So probably one again, like just like random shit just seems to go wrong or prove unfortunate. Like way more house fires that happen than should, or things fall over, get broken. I wonder if Shenandoah has a fucking meaning.
Beautiful daughter of the stars.
Well, fuck, that's rather apt, isn't it? I just picked it because it sounded like a pretty name. I guess the two go hand in hand.
People don't name their kid like shit stain of the universe.
They do, but that's how you get antagonists.
Like Scar from Lion King.
Yeah, it turns out
His
his
original name was
fucking
Trash.
literally garbage. Versus like Mufasa was like fucking king god or something like.
Yep. Yeah, and I don't really know what to expect from her. She's a like by quote unquote day is or was a vet. As in
A veterinarian or a
veterinarian,
veteran?
veterinarian, not veteran.
Or a veteran veterinarian.
Maybe, who knows? She could have been a lot of things. A vampire.
A vetted
Yeah.
vetted veteran veterinarian.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Sure,
How
all
you
of
know
those.
she's legit. This one might work.
Getting all the cute girls in my van. I'm just loading them up. Get in.
Token tool. Know that this is intent. Like, I don't know if the intent is Native American, but
That is an impressive translation, Claw.
Apparently, beautiful dragon blowjob is their name in English Foreigner. That's impressive.
What?
Someone in the chat's name.
Yes, stink law.
Yeah. Beautiful dragon blowjob. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. I have good news and bad news. There are 100 different universes and ours is categorically the worst. Shit. What's the good news? That we're universe number 69. Nice. Nice.
That's like being HIV Aladdin. Points for anyone who actually watched that movie.
No.
What movie, sorry?
the
The
dictator.
Dictator.
Oh.
There was a bit of a throwaway joke where the dictator of this country, his last name was Aladdin, and he just turned the words in the language for both positive and negative to Aladdin. And the next scene was a doctor telling a person that they're HIV Aladdin. And he's just going from like happy to sad to happy to sad. I think it comes up later in the movie, but it's not important.
It's a running joke.
No, the running joke is him talking about his fucking rocket.
There can be many running jokes. Where did I save this? Okay. I have something.
Mm.
That'll work.
I like it. Yeah, well,
Long-haired, long dark hair, dark skin, two differently colored eyes.
classy. I like it.
She's lucky like that.
Yeah, definitely. It's a trait that stands out like many people. Yeah, okay. Shenandoah, I didn't expect to see you out here. I was actually just kind of thinking about looking for you. She's already starting to look a bit twitchy.
Let's see what voice to give her. I'm not gonna go for an accent.
No, okay.
That's just.
Itch will probably end
It
up.
can only go horribly.
That's true. Itch will probably end up leaping into our arms.
Oh, Jesse! What a interesting twist of fate that should bring us together.
It has a way of happening. At least I'm not in a helicopter.
She gives a sly grin.
I'll just shuffle and squirm a little.
Always running into each other.
Well, I guess it happens. Shrug. It's been a while. You haven't actually asked for my services in a bit, so I'm starting to get worried.
I haven't needed them of late. Things have been conspiring to take care of themselves at the moment.
Hmm. I guess that's
Running on a bit of a good luck streak.
nice. Well, I'll be, I don't know, nervously awaiting when that changes again.
Oh yeah, anytime now.
Shrug a little bit. As it is, I've probably been on a bit of a streak of my own. Got caught up in a whole bunch of stuff, noticed by the prince, which is kind of 100% unexpected.
Yeah, the prince says jump.
Yeah, how high? Instead, I don't ask him how high because that just sounds like I'm taking the piss. Instead, I go, of course. Shrug helplessly.
What is it you got yourself dragged into?
Uh,
Assassinating a member of the Invictus?
no, the opposite. Sort of. Turns out that there's someone out there hunting vampires, and they may or may not be a werewolf. And so my friend, the werewolf, and my other friends, the demon, the Mr. Wizard, and the I don't know what he is yet, are looking into it. And we've already had to do a bunch of other odd jobs. I found a lady with an extra eye and rescued her from some weird people. It's been strange. It's all kind of happened at once, and saying it out loud only makes it sound more and more ridiculous.
You have been on an adventure, haven't you?
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to when my own luck turns again.
Winds of fate are fickle.
They really are. Although I did recently get the opportunity to do that whole luck yoinking thing. It's pretty cool when it works.
Good to make your own luck, but karma always comes back.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it's probably why I stubbed my toe later on, because it was to win at climbing a thing quickly.
She laughs.
And shuffle a little bit again. Itch, on the other hand, is being 100% the rat snake he is, and just crawling and squirming and just staying latched onto her.
She will be giving him scritches.
Yep.
time. Well, why don't we catch a drink? And you can catch me up on it.
I would like that very much.
A little bit of give and take.
It would be my pleasure. Where would you like to go to?
Uh, I'm staying at this little place at the up at the airport at the moment.
Sure, okay. Yeah, I'll
Bye.
travel in a week.
By pure happenstance, I happened to come across a hotel room key while I was out and about. And, never look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, I'll follow her along. Yeah, Jessie is just all fucking nerves and squirming and fidgeting.
She will take you back to a little hole-in-the-wall motel.
Alright, sounds good to me.
It's close enough to the airport you can hear the airplanes flying overhead almost constantly. Well, not overhead, but
Hardly surprised. Now I know that she's down for a feeding. Is she down for more?
Let's see. Roll presence and persuasion, not to flirt, but just to
Sure.
see if you have that relationship.
One success.
We'll say her feeding times tend to include a bit of both.
Sounds good to me. It's probably the most recent time that she's ever indulged in the pleasures. The first would have been the last time that she fed with her.
Alright.
How much damage do I take? Because I've been on the other side of a feeding.
Well, you want to get one. How many do you want to get out of her?
I have a stamina of 3, and Itch needs to get one as well. Obviously, it's not going to be involved in quite the same way.
And you're completely out of.
I have 1 vitae. I need 2, and Itch needs 1.
Let's see. And she is going to take 2 out of you.
Okay.
2 lethal damage. And she will give you 2 at each one.
Nice. Oh god, I put that in blood potency, not vitae. I just suddenly become a vampire. Holy fuck. Sweet. I'm happy to take an extra point of damage for Itch's share.
Hmm?
I'm happy to take an extra point of damage for Itch's share.
That's not necessary.
Okay.
I'm pretty well fed at the moment.
Yeah, luck is going strong then.
For now. May as well share it while I can.
Just like sprawled out across the mattress. I was thinking about getting tattoos.
Do you think a tramp stamp? She playfully smacks your butt.
Yep. Actually, I was thinking other side, and I'll like flip over onto my back and go with the whole above the crotch one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, those are all the rage now.
I think I could pull it
like-
off.
hearts with wings or something.
That one is the classic, but I could probably do better. But definitely some kind of deep purple. Choicest color. I would say totally not looking at purple eye.
Well, if you're starved for ideas, to always find out what your spirit animal is.
I don't know, I've done like a lot of ayahuasca recently. I was hanging out
And
with
what
some
did you see on
werewolves.
that?
Actually, to be fair, I was mostly being followed by a small clown with a horn.
I don't think your spirit animal is clown.
No. I didn't do the ayahuasca with the werewolves, I guess, so I never got a chance to be taken on a spirit journey by Turnpike.
I've heard the name. Never met him.
I think you'd like him.
The werewolves, huh?
Yeah, I'll sort of vomit out a bunch of exposition about how we got to be there in the first place, and like, Yvonne beat down a lot of dudes to prove himself to be biggest big dog there. But you know, he didn't start a fight with the boss, but that's probably for the best. He probably would have tried otherwise. And then yeah, I hung out with Turnpike Johnson and a couple of others, and then he gave me like just the hugest plastic bag full of tabs. Then I did a whole lot of them because we were looking for the spirit, but I didn't see the same spirits that the people who could see spirits could see.
That's probably because ayahuasca is just a hallucinogenic, not an actual spirit-enhancing drug.
It would have been really cool to find out that that's actually, you know, the case, and I would have been able to see the same things, you know? It's probably not good to get into the habit of investigating mysteries while tripping balls.
No, probably not. Although it is fun.
Oh, it was super fun. I met a demon at the picture studio just nearby. He did not think that it was very funny. Can you believe
I'm
they're
sorry.
real?
I zoned out there for a second.
That's fine.
Say that again.
Yeah, I mean, there was this demon that we met. He's actually the guy, one of the people from the picture studio. He was not impressed about the ayahuasca.
Demon.
Oh, either that or an angel. Sorry, yes, I was meant to say angel, not demon, wasn't I?
We are both presenting as angels.
Yeah. Sorry, angel. I don't know why demon is the first thing that came to mind, but no, they're. Could you believe it? Like, this weird. Apparently, a bunch of the Christian religion stuff is right, but you know, I kind of call bullshit on a lot of it.
There might be evidence to support it, but there's evidence to support a lot of things.
Yeah.
I've seen many things with my own eyes that contradict such fanciful tales. Christianity.
Yeah. I guess I'm in the same place. It's definitely a weird case for seeing is believing. Like, I definitely saw crazy religious stuff, and it rocked me to the core. Like, I can close my eyes and see that moment clear as day.
Well, if you would like some counter arguments,
By all means.
Vision Quest, perhaps, although the term is wildly outdated. Here, she will grab a pen and paper.
Mm-hmm.
Write down an address.
Oh.
Go
Where?
here. Ask for Big Tom.
That sounds like the start to a very bad story. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, he's, well, sort of like you at one point in my life.
Ah, I see. Is
We parted
he?
ways, and he went down a different path.
Is he full vampire now, or did he just somehow go cold turkey?
I used to be a ghoul.
Yeah, unghouled? Just like sound amazed at that concept. Like, what? Is he high? Was he not high enough?
Well, he received a different calling.
Fair enough.
A different addiction of sorts.
He's not into smack, is he?
No. Not that I know of. It's been a while.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'd love to go meet this Big Tom dude. To sit on a donut. And to be fair, you didn't mind rape me. I mind raped myself because you said don't look, and then I looked. Like, you did actually warn me. I went, no, sneak a peek. Of course I sneak a peek. Now I can't ever unsee it. I'm just glad that I succeeded the correct amount of times. Not too few and not too much.
Demon's weird like that.
Yep. Especially when they want some people to succeed a certain amount, like too much or too little or whatever. I ended up smack dab in the middle, and that was a good place to be. And I didn't look the second time when she went torment. Or whatever the fuck it's called. When you spooked through the wall and gave that guy the shits to death, nearly.
Oh, poor Officer Chunk.
Oh, Chunk. And of course now I've played Bloodlines, I fucking get the reference to Chunk. Why, hello there, my little butter crumpet.
I mean, I didn't actually go into high torment form. I just, got a high torment effect on a power.
Oh, okay.
Made his office smell like the worst kind of ass.
That's right, yeah. Night of the Living Swamp
A lot of
ass.
gas.
It just smelled like the worst kind of festival porta-john in the summer sun for hours.
Lovely.
Hmm.
But anyway.
Be bigger than... I'm weird. Demons are so strange. They're so strange. Okay, I guess I'm juiced up and do not need sleep anymore. I guess I'm doing stuff tonight. Although I suppose Big Tom now keeps regular person hours.
I don't know.
Yeah, I might try and stop by then.
Okay. Let me know how it goes. See if you found your spirit animal.
Yeah, I'm definitely cool about finding out. Do you want to talk to him again, by the way? I could always tell him to call you.
I have his number.
Oh, okay.
Well, address.
Well, yeah, well, wave the
The
address.
number.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah. Unless you're interested in round two. Like, Jesse is now no longer all, like, fidgety and squirmy and awkward and such. because she's now, no longer jonesing incredibly hard.
I could go again. Been a while.
I agree.
Sometimes I forget what the pleasures of the flesh feel like.
Now that is a shame that we will have to see completely overturned. And I'll make a roll of it. Let's see if I absolutely goon it or not. Hey, I didn't completely fuck it up completely.
Okay. So yeah, you guys go in for round 2.
Hooray! Itch instead will go down to the lobby and get snacks, because that's just how he do.
Ah, rat!
What? Itch is great. He puts on it. I feel like I have to give him like some kind of little collar or a jacket so that people know that he's
Blazer.
yeah. Like so that he
There's a
can
little-
get around without spooking people.
A little greaser jacket and a pompadour.
Nah, tell you what, he'd probably have like a beanie, a little ferret beanie.
Or maybe a little artist beret.
A who? What? A what?
A beret.
Ah, okay. I just heard ardisberet as one sort of full word, and I was confused.
Artist
I heard
beret.
egg radish berry.
A delicious egg radish brie.
Here we go.
Nice. Nah, I mean, if Itch is gonna be going with like just cheesy headwear, it's totally got to be like the American like the headband. It's got a little feather.
I was hoping for a top hat and monocle.
I mean, the top hat is pretty good, but not the monocle. That probably gets very irritating. God damn it! You just googling ferrets with hats.
Yeah, I googled ferret with a hat. There's a lot of them.
Oh, there are so many. Oh, what would be his best?
Santa hats seem to be very popular.
Santa hat's very popular, but I think my favourite is that knitted stripy cap.
The little Rasta one?
No.
Or the white and blue one.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Little head sock.
In that face on that ferret this is not the face of mercy.
No.
Like his eyes are squinted, it's like,
God damn, there are some fucking great hats.
That one has a sweater.
Oh, he does have a sweater.
yes, now you can make Itch festive. Which means that you must dress him up for Halloween, just like wrap toilet paper around. Call him a mummy.
There are some. I like the Luck of the Irish ferret. It's a good choice. It's very stylish. It's a very photogenic ferret right there. But yeah, okay. So yeah, it goes. Yeah, it is a bit of a state, to be fair. Yeah, Itch will go down and score snacks by buttering up to whatever poor soul is up late.
Okay. Well, you get your...
Yeah, I get round 2 on.
Turn off my air conditioner a little bit.
Sure. You're so far away.
Yeah, while you're doing that, I was looking up to see if I actually do qualify for like to be fucking Native American and shit in like the state of Washington, and apparently I very much do.
Is Eddie Native American?
I'm quarter Native American.
Oh, you.
No, Eddie.
No.
Hmm.
Which side?
My mother's father was full-blooded Native American.
Gotcha.
A
Well,
little
then you
tiny.
would know. Like, most of New Haven is built on an old Indian reservation. All the Indians died out, so it's no longer a reservation.
Look, you don't think I don't understand that the reason that most of the shit in America is going on is because everything was built on Native American burial ground.
Not a
Well,
burial ground, like
I mean, it's been
It-
it certainly technically all was one. Let's face it.
it. In real life, this is the Maka Indian Reservation.
In alternate land, a city got to happen here because they died of some kind of mysterious supernatural pox.
Died, disappeared, left. Yep. Bad things happened. The native population here. But anyway, while all that is happening, back at Eddie's place. What's up, Eddie?
After the fucking long ass gravel driveway and finally getting onto his property proper, I suppose I can invite everyone in. Those who are spiritually or magically sensitive can actually feel that barrier. And, yeah. Suppose invite everyone in and let CJ and Mandy know to get comfortable. There's wine somewhere. There's wine somewhere in the kitchen. Snacks, all healthy for you. And I guess take Laura up to the study upstairs to show her this book.
All right.
So, this is what I was talking about.
Can I get an actual description of the of what the book looks like, please?
Yeah. I believe I described it as a thick leather-bound book. Did I describe it as having like red stains on it? I might have.
No, you just described it as very, very old red leather.
Very, very old red leather. Okay. That's where I was getting. Red leather. No text on the front. But it has like an iron lock holding it shut.
Yeah. I got this with a package deal of a copy of Enter the Dragon. $50.
It is interesting. Do you have the key?
Nope. The reason why I got it at a good price is because Mr. Han did not have the key.
I see. As we already discussed, I am very out of practice with locks, but may I take it?
Yeah, I'm not exactly good at lockpicking myself, but I don't know, I can probably unfold you a couple paper clips and get you a little letter opener. That'll help.
Thank you for the 18 months, I'm sure.
First off, I want to turn my supernatural awareness on the book.
Okay.
Let me just scroll. So I have so many things I can do. It's hard to keep track of where in my handy little document. So normally, this use of supernatural awareness would be like for the qualities of a given area, but I want to try to focus it on the book rather than on Eddie's house. I don't need to know what emotions resonate here. It would all be competitive Eddiness.
Actually, if you want to know the primary emotion, the locus outside resonates with joy.
Competitive Eddiness.
That's the house, not the property itself. And maybe a few hints of smug.
So yeah, that's the thing. So say wits composure roll. Do I have any modifiers on this?
Place is kind of warded at the moment, so we're gonna say -1.
Sure.
Dulling your senses just a bit here.
Okay.
God.
Tell me all
Damn.
of your secrets.
What items?
Ba-bum.
My Diary by Lucifer.
Unless we're in. I guess all I
Diaries.
want to know is
The
like
book starts with I am Tom Riddle.
I have 120.
Sorry.
Now, you get emotions from that?
Yep.
Hmm. What emotions would this thing be? Neglect. Um. Fear. Desire. Two more for that number of successes. And honestly, not really an emotion. Um, Knowledge isn't an emotion. What emotion could be tied
Well, I
to
mean,
that?
I would also point out, the reek of foul rituals isn't an emotion, but that is part of the description of
What was
that
that?
ability.
Which book is this one in?
I've copy pasted it into the Roll20 chat.
Okay, so it's not necessarily like an emotion for every success. It's the most powerful thing you get off of it is just that sense of neglect. Like, this is something that has been forgotten quite a long time. Just beyond that, there is a sense of desire and desire, both like people want this thing and fear it at the same time.
All right. No lingering hints of trickery and deception around it.
No, not overwhelming. Yeah.
Right. Well, Eddie. While this may not be accurate, I believe it is not a willful deception. If we can open this, it will contain all that its author truly knew. Of course, whether that matches to reality or not is a different matter. Where did you said you got this from your Chinese store?
Yeah, Mr. Han at the import store down by the river.
Strange.
Not really a river down there.
I always. Okay, is that Black Line like the coast, or is that the river?
Coast.
Oh, I am sorry. Yeah, Mr. Han down by the coast in the warehouse district.
I would not expect something with this resonance to be found so easily.
Oh, you can find some good stuff there if you dig deep enough.
It smells of having been forgotten, and almost abandoned.
You want to open it up? Now you got me excited.
Oh. Without the key, I cannot.
I'm just gonna yell downstairs. CJ!
You turn around, he's right behind you.
Oh,
No.
Yes?
Oh, fuck it. Fuck. Can you pop a lock?
Like a physical lock?
Yes, the book.
Like a physical lock? Are you asking me to dance? 'Cause I can pop and lock. Nobody ever asked me to dance before.
Pop off like a mad mofo. Well, third, since you're now a master magician, let me get up a
I wouldn't
thing.
say a master, but I cast a few spells in my time.
Let me see if this will work. I somehow doubt it, but
I mean, if nothing else, I can get a couple paper clips and maybe a really tiny. I can go down to my barn and get like a really tiny Phillips head screwdriver.
So you want to cast a excuse me. You want to cast a spell?
now could I, using
Using
this wonderful machine, could I superimpose like a fucking micro? Does Eddie have microwaves?
I'm Yes, I have a fucking microwave.
Hey, you never know with like the out of in the wilderness
I'm not a
types.
fucking savage. I just like being out in the wilderness.
A third, could I superimpose the microwave's ability to open with the push of a button onto the book lock?
You're not throwing my book in the microwave, are you?
No.
Fuse it to the microwave.
No, like fuse the is
Fuse
wait,
the book to the microwave so that it
does the book look like it's
opens.
is the lock like literally like fused with the book?
It's locked. It's not like it is attached to the cover on either side.
Like the lock itself is
No,
what
like fuse the push button from the microwave onto the book. Not fuse the book with the microwave. Like I'm swapping the push button to open characteristic from the microwave onto the book.
I suppose.
CG will be thinking about that and it'll be like, how would that just be like the same thing as if you locked the microwave out of nowhere after being in deep thought?
It's just looking at you.
Aha! Can I transpose my phone's ability to unlock when you swipe your finger on the screen to the book, to the cover of the book?
Sure.
I'm gonna try and do that.
Okay.
That sounds super unsafe.
That's a Matter 3
No.
spell.
Yes, and I have Matter 3 and Gnosis 2.
And Gnosis 2. You spent some of your starting ability.
No, I
merits on that,
spent
or?
the experiences from like a bit ago, like last session, like before last session. Just before last session.
Matter is one of your highest. Is your highest Arcana?
Yep, Matter
Your
is
ruling
my
Arcana?
Arcanum. Yep, ruling Arcana.
Is it Rote?
No, but it is my praxis. Wait, is it a roll? Let me check.
Well, when you cast a spell, like it can either be a Rote or a Praxis. It cannot be both.
Yeah, I know I have it as a praxis, but I don't know if I also have it as a road. Looking.
It'd be an odd one to Rote. Unless you plan on like doing a lot of that in combat.
Wait, I had them written down. And hey, Rote's more. Let me find my stupid doc.
You should have
But Rote's not just for combat. It's like casting them at the highest ability.
either for reaches or ones you want to use in
Yeah.
combat. I would definitely like add your roads to your character sheet there. Make like an extra section.
Yeah, I do need to. I have extra sections for everything else. I don't know why I didn't for this, but I do have them on a doc here. Oh wait, it is a road. It is not the exit. Yes.
What skill do you have it attached to?
Crafts.
What's your crafts?
4. Yep, 4.
It's not resisted. How are you reaching, or how are you reaching?
What is this? Well, I don't think I need to because I'm only moving over the one thingamajig.
Spend
You
it.
need to reach for advanced casting time, don't you?
Oh yeah, so
Unless everybody wants to wait 3 hours.
So yeah, 1 reach.
How many spend that?
And
Duration? How long do you want it to last?
I'll spend a mana to bump it up to advanced duration and make it an hour.
Spend a reach?
Nope. A mana. Mage is my primary, so I can. The special thing for the
You have the
Attainment.
permanence attainment.
the attainment for matter is you can spend a mana to automatically bump it up to advanced duration.
Gotcha. Okay.
For a moment, I'm doing it in the thingamajigabur.
I'm also going alongside you.
Right.
Range, touch, scale, one thing.
Actually, I don't even need to spend the mana. I have fucking 4 reaches to add.
3.
No, because it's rote. Wait, yeah, so 3.
Okay.
Do I want to add anything else? Is there anything else from a fall? Let's add a. Let's bump potent up 1. And wait, that doesn't cost a reach though.
You don't have to spend all your reaches.
No. But I will bump potency up to 2 because I guess that doesn't remove any dice.
Yeah.
Potency is the primary factor, so you can get up to 3 for no
Okay,
penalty.
then I'll do that, and I'll also add a search function to the book, and yeah, I'll just add a search function to the book and go 2 potent.
Okay.
This is gonna flop. I think that's all for that. And
Yantras, you got your rote.
yep, road
Mudra.
scale mudra, and
At 4.
I think Daenerys.
I'll do the speaky and high speed.
Speech. Okay.
I am not a nerd. I have not done a paradox roll this scene. There's no sleeper witnesses.
No witnesses.
Not spending mana.
Okay. Roll your
Alright.
11 dice.
Do, 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 do.
Crazy non-mind mages in your ridiculous dice pools.
Jeez, I needed them.
You can just do
CJ
a
will.
simple
What?
roll. You can just do simple
true.
rolls and input the amount of dice you need.
I could have. CJ will whip out his phone and wiggle his fingers over the tap and say some magic words that probably sound like nonsense to everyone involved. And he'll look like he's maybe kind of snipping pieces from the phone. Like, he'll like swipe his finger across the phone and then like pick it up and drop it on the book. Very dramatically.
Leans over to Laura. Is he having a fucking stroke?
Just saying. Nobody I've shown so far has like any idea if I'm a hack or not. Because literally all I've done is like put my fingers through some like dust on the ground and say, "Yep, this guy got his throat ripped out." After the enemy is like
like
a werewolf,
straight
and
up,
then
is he having a stroke?
handed Laura a salt shaker, and then like, I'm not
It was
supposed
the
to do
ideal
this in
perfect
public,
salt
but
shaker.
here, and hand her a salt shaker. But yeah, magic.
That should have been an aspiration. Do some actual fucking wizardry.
And Laura, you do recognize some of the words he says. Harken back to the days of creation.
Open the fuck up.
They sound like they've passed through many generations of change, though. People not quite pronouncing them the way they're supposed to be pronounced.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
See, I don't want to start
The
speaking actual, like, first tongue in front of them because I don't know what effects it would have, and it would probably be bad.
You'd be bad.
Yeah, I
What
don't want
can
to
go
remove their capability of speaking normal language, like modern languages.
Actually, now that's going to be an interesting thing. Which one of our languages are older, mine or CJ's?
Obviously, it's mine.
Could make an argument with that, mine's.
I mean, mine is actually oldest.
Yes, we aren't arguing that yours is the oldest. Yes, a third has said that you recognize words from both of our languages.
Yeah.
It's like Laura's from London, and one of you is from Glasgow, and the other is from is like speaking Geordie. Like they're all they're all very similar, but goddamn, some of them are incomprehensible.
Yeah.
One of you speaking Glaswegian, the other one speaking Geordie. Laura's over there speaking posh, proper English.
No, Eddie, that is no stroke. That is... This brings me great joy.
So yeah, you drop the phone into the book, and they fuse together, and you see the book screen or the phone screen taking up the majority of the cover of the book. It says "slide to unlock."
Wait, what?
CJ slides his finger on the book.
So wait. From our point of view, the book has now become a giant tablet.
It's just got a screen.
It's
on
got
the
a screen
cover.
on the cover.
The fuck? The fuck did you do?
You slide your finger along,
That is some fucking dope wizardry, really.
and it says "input passcode."
I don't suppose it'll accept my passcode, CJ will say, typing in his passcode.
You sigh and you go to punch in your passcode. There aren't numbers on the screen.
Fuck.
It's a fucking swipe pattern.
No, it looks like every key has been replaced by a red droplet.
Oh no.
The
CJ
fuck?
will hesitantly press a red droplet.
Since this is my book, should I do this or?
Nothing happens when you press one of them.
That's right, bleed on it.
CJ will hand it to it.
Bleed on it, Eddie, bleed.
I think it wants something.
It's gonna just like poke at the screen, or is there like a slide for like new entry or? Eddie's just gonna like poke at the screen, or is there like a slide function for like enter like new users?
No, it's just enter passcode, and all the keys are red droplets.
You know, guys, I think I know what it wants to do. I'm kind of uncomfortable with the idea of what it wants. I mean, this does not seem kosher. I mean, I actually kind of
Just a little bit.
I mean, I kind of got a degree in like folklore, and none of the folklore that involves human blood ends up good.
This is further evidence to this being exceptionally useful, though.
You know what? Should I?
It's up to you.
Do you not wish to know what knowledge it contains?
Alright. Someone give me that paperclip that's sitting on the table over there. Not the one that's binding together that paperwork. That's some blueprints.
Sure, I'll pass him, like, a paper clip, I guess.
I unbend it, and I stab myself in the thumb, get some blood to well up. Well, I don't know. Here goes nothing, I guess. I don't know. I drip it onto the screen.
Alright. You drip it onto the screen. Blood drops onto one of the little blood keys. And there's like a dot, like it's processing. And you hear it, nah, incorrect password.
The
And
fuck?
below that it says, non-human blood detected.
Oh,
I
hi.
see. So
Mhm.
it requires the blood of a mundane mortal.
Well, perhaps someone whose blood isn't like, 30% essence.
Think Mandy would count?
And my blood's like 30% mana.
You have to ask Jessie and see if you can get some post-coital.
Mandy!
She's also a caster, right? Or is Mandy an
Mandy
old
doesn't think. Mandy doesn't think it'll and doesn't seem willing to try.
But you
She's
know,
not a normie.
we can all agree, right, that we now know this is no longer a normal book if it requires human blood.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not normal.
Most certainly. But specifically human blood is mundane mortal blood that is most interesting.
I mean, shit. I don't think there's a legit way that I can actually get a drop of mundane human blood.
I'll just point at the door.
Without being a creeper. Look, I don't know what world you grew up in, but you just don't go up to people and say, "Can I have your blood?"
Oh, no, the world I grew up in, as you put it. If blood was required, it was seized by one of the legions or the host of heaven.
Yes, in the Legion of Sugma.
What?
You know, the Legion of Sugma. You know, paired with the Ligma Legion.
I feel like I am being mocked.
Just a little. So how do I get some human blood? Oh, by the way, do you think they will open up if someone bleeds on it after you've done your, I don't know, eye Necronomicon thing is over?
Wait, was that directed at me?
Yes. I'm calling it the eye grimoire.
The eye grimoire. My phone will pop off of there in about an hour, hopefully. Hopefully it's still intact.
I do not want to try phoning you and a Necronomicon ringtone starts happening.
No, it's just like the
Dude, one of you should actually try dialing. Do it. I want to hear what ringtone an evil
Calling
book
my
has.
phone.
Yeah. Try and fucking
If
call his
something
phone.
picked up.
you know what? I'm gonna fucking dial him and see what happens.
I didn't include the ability to receive calls on the spell.
I'm
so
sorry,
you're
the
probably
number
gonna
you are
try-
trying to call is disconnected. It is instead connected to...
Yeah, you guys can't dial out, but I don't know what would happen if someone dialed in.
assumedly the phone will either just ring until it goes to voicemail or it'll be off.
Or something worse.
It'll connect them straight to the netherworld.
Hello, this is Lucifer. I'm sorry I can't take your call at the moment. Please try in another Gehenna.
What? Yo, is that the nightclub Lucifer, or?
That's too deep throated to be nightclub Lucifer.
Damn, I love that show. I heard it got rebooted on Netflix.
Not rebooted, just moved.
Booted.
Yeah.
Damn.
They got canceled and they picked up elsewhere.
Okay, so I wonder where it's a legit place I can get, like, human blood. We know vampires
Hospital?
don't. Wait. For, like,
Something makes me doubt whether this thing will accept hospital blood.
Okay, hear me out. I got some other ancient-ass relics that weird shit laying around here, and I'm pretty sure at least something has blood on it. I wonder if it'll take old blood. Thoughts?
Well, look, what do the Canaanites do when they require human blood?
They go hunt. Oh my, you are not suggesting I go hunting for blood, are you?
A plus for calling them Canaanites.
Well, they are the precedent we have to draw upon for things that require fresh mortal blood.
You know, I knew that the more I get involved, eventually I was going to get arrested. You know what? Fine. Fine. Let's go shank someone.
When you put it as such, my appetite for it is somewhat diminished.
See what I mean? It is not normal.
You should call upon the services of the great Steve!
Who?
I don't think he can. I don't know if a thrall would count, and I don't want to try blood that's been influenced by Celestials, just in case that makes the book explode.
Fair. Fair.
I should add Steve to the NPC list.
Wait, I just had a stupid idea. Hear me out. We go to a bad part of town. We try to find a fight. And I influence the emotions of at least part of the area to make them fight. And I get like a little paintbrush, dip it in the blood on the ground, then smear it on the cover.
So, you're suggesting that we start a riot?
Well, when you say it like that, that also sounds terrible.
We didn't start the riot.
Yeah, I got nothing. I know of no legitimate ways that we can get this blood.
Hmm.
Wait. I'm gonna dial Jesse.
On your own phone?
Yes, on my own phone.
You're gonna try and use an emergency dial out on that thing? I'm like, oh fuck it, we'll do it. At least 911 is always available on a phone with RSM.
Hey,
Call
Jesse,
up 911.
hey.
A demonic voice. It's like it's going through a voice.
Do you need help?
Hey,
Huh?
Jesse.
No, fucking, I didn't say I was picking up. There's just like a phone ringing and I'm sprawled out in a bed going, I don't feel like it's my problem.
See if Itch brings you the phone.
Maybe, he's a good dude.
I'm gonna give him 3 dice.
Heck, sure.
He gets it.
Ah. Sweet, so the phone is picked up, you hear,
He brings over a little bag of snacks and your phone.
oh, awesome.
Yo, Itch, little dude. Yeah, can you take me to Jesse? This is important.
Cool. Thank you. And then there's some rustling as she's opening the bag of snacks for Itch. And,
Probably a bag of Fritos.
Yep.
It
Hi.
seems like the type of person to get Fritos.
Hey,
Yeah, you get Fritos.
Jesse, your whole thing is I don't know. You're hooked up with vampires, right?
Hooked up in what context? And
Okay,
I glance around the room.
Okay, no context. We need human blood, pure human blood.
What? Why?
Okay, with context.
Thank you.
I have this apparently ancient ass book that refuses to open unless someone drips human blood on it.
Uh-huh.
And I tried my blood and it said non-human detected, so I'm assuming we need pure human.
Wait, a book said it on human detected?
CJ did some shit and turned it into an eye tome.
There's like a pause and a crunch as he's munching a Frito. Okay. Alright, so I suppose then questions, does the blood have to be from someone who's still alive? Can it just be blood bank blood, or what?
We don't know.
Well then
It's just
fucking
a-
why you just asked me for blood? I'm not gonna bring you a dude.
I don't know, I'm assuming you know a guy.
Of course! But I don't send them to people for the evil book. I assume evil, it wants blood. I suppose that might be unfair, maybe it's just a very weird book.
It seems lonely.
Look. What? So you're after pure human blood, okay. I can get blood, obviously. Again,
Uh-huh.
can it be blood bank, like a plastic bag full of blood? And if it is, does the blood have to be from someone who's alive, or do they have to be dead? Or do you need like literally a living person willing to be bled for your itome?
Dude, I don't know. I think human blood will just do, live or dead.
I feel like you're being really nonchalant about just hooking you up with blood to open a book.
Look, we went through the period of weirdness. Now I'm really curious about what's in here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, by the way, Laura and CJ are here. Say hi, guys.
Is she agreeing to bring us the blood of virgins?
Did I hear
No.
virgin? That's impossible. There isn't one left that donates to us that's a virgin. No, actually, that's not true. We do have blood
Look,
or
just
virgins.
when we
But
put you
do you think I'm pulling in virgin money?
Look, D, just when we put you on speaker.
I don't, go for it, sure.
I'm
Maybe they
putting
can
on
answer more
speaker.
questions than just give us blood. Fucking...
Okay, Jesse is possibly willing to just bring us a baggie of human blood. Think that'll work?
Bag. I'm just imagining like a Ziploc bag. filled with
Freshly squeezed. I've got one of those orange grinders that I'm just mashing a stump into. Ah,
Oh,
good. Don't
wow.
forget to drain out the pulp.
Oh, but the pulp is
It's
the
just
best
a-
The
part.
pulp is the best bit. It's true.
Ew.
It's chewy.
Mm.
And it's a good source of fiber.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Okay. So guys, I will ask these sensible questions out loud again. Do you think it matters about the origins of the blood? Does it have to be from a person if it's to open a weird electro book? Can it be blood bank style? Does the person who originally donated it have to be alive or dead? Because some blood is easier to get than others.
Third, can I roll like an occult roll or something to like draw on whatever previous experience being an actual literal demon has given me with blood sacrifice rituals?
Sure.
Can I assist?
You weren't a demon, were you?
No, but
No.
he's read a lot.
That's true.
And I have a specialization in folklore.
Yeah.
What is that? Intelligence folklore or
Occult.
intelligence occult?
Intelligence occult. Which one of you is leading it?
I feel like as the demon, I will get more actual reliable information for this.
So I guess
Even
Eddie-
if I
Eddie first as
probably have
modifiers?
lower skill dot.
Yeah.
Jesus. Eddie gives you +1.
Can CJ assist as well?
I believe I have an occult dot.
You're a wizard. How do you not have more occult?
Never mind, I have 3.
Okay.
If you have at least one, if you're a mage, you should have 2.
Do you automatically get one for one of your things?
If you have enough dot of occult.
Oh, right.
No,
if you
no.
don't have a dot of occult, it doesn't give you one, right?
Oh, hey,
Yes, it
DCL's
does.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just get 1 for free.
Okay.
Yeah, so long as you are part of one of the orders. Hello. We didn't continue the werewolf investigation without you. So instead, Jessie got laid with her regnant, and we are examining Steve Jobs's eye grimoire, which CJ has just invented.
Which apparently requires blood sacrifice to function, much like Steve Jobs.
See,
What did I
you
I
miss
miss?
out on just a couple hours.
what did I miss?
Technically nothing, because this is just like really deep. This is faff that's real deep in the cut.
Oh, it's just been fapping.
yeah, we did. Yeah, like we didn't want to go to Club Illuminati without you. Like, you know, and also hunting for a pure without our werewolf buddy seems like a sure way to get half the party fucking killed.
I mean, fair, but
So yeah,
fun.
I went to my vampire boss to get a fresh hookup of Vitae, and these guys are trying to open an ancient grimoire that that CJ
Apparently
smashed a
requires-
phone into and turned into a magical electro book.
I called the eye tome.
So CJ fused his smartphone and the weird book that Eddie picked up into one thing, so that it has like a slide to unlock mechanic. But now it requires a passcode, and that passcode is Mortal Blood.
Alright, so
Fully catch you up.
Dice. Third, can I add my legacy dots as a modifier to this?
Sure.
I feel like this is a huge mod now.
Yeah.
It's really not. I have the lowest actual occult dots. It's just purely on account of being a demon.
Yeah,
and,
you would
know,
be
have-
the most knowledgeable.
And let's just go ahead and willpower.
Aww.
Still,
See-
four's dope.
That extra willpower, it never works.
No. The greed willpower.
Actually, it does quite often.
Yeah, no,
for
no,
me.
it's the usual willpower cuck is if you're on 0 and you're just like, please, just one!
Yeah,
That
that
was me
never
all-
works.
That was me all last MERS session.
And
Oh, tragic.
me
Yeah.
every a vampire session.
There's a reason why I have to try to make it so that my characters don't need to rely on willpower. Because I don't believe in my luck.
But willpower is great.
It is.
Just decide to use it beforehand so your luck is better.
Alright. So, yeah, Yvonne's around now. I guess we can continue on with what you're doing, and I'll just wait to catch back up. I can put up my phone on and make myself something for dinner real quick.
Okay. Dinner is good.
Here, I'll be listening in.
So with 4 successes, hmm. You know, you can't say specifically for this item because you're not sure. But in general, blood sacrifices like that have to be fresh. You know, the magic's gone if you have to like store it for a while. It lacks the impact of sacrificing something for, you know, a ritual or whatever.
It must be relatively fresh. It is a sacrifice required for the knowledge. Something that is simply taken from a hospital will doubtless fail.
That suddenly makes it harder.
Look, I mean, okay. So how much money are you willing to spend? Because I know people that we call blood dolls. Well, I say we, like, I guess I do by extension call them that. And they aren't like me, so they're people, they just regularly are around for munching. They're good at bleeding, and, I mean, their faculties are basically still all together. If you have the money, then they're probably willing to do some bleeding on the side. Now, I can't afford virgin blood, though. I mean, you guys can't. I definitely can't. They kind of are, like, 100% super property. But they're just dudes who'll bleed for cash.
That
It
sounds so wrong.
may not require virgins. That was simply a joke.
See, I mean, you were talking about bleeding to open a magic book, so I did not take it as a joke.
When it comes to the virgin blood required for the dark rites to open the gateway of Gehenna and unleash the time of ending, I'll clarify.
Sweet. Avoid Gehenna, though, because I don't believe in that shit.
I thought Gehenna.
He sounds super soft.
He's very far away.
I am.
I'm gonna refill my water quick.
He sounds like he's on his phone.
He is on his phone.
I was supposed to be talking from my headset because that's what I plugged in, but apparently it's just like, nah, fuck your head.
Weird.
I also
Okay.
thought Gehenna wasn't supposed to be a part of this lore.
Hmm.
I mean, Gehenna is just it's just another word for the end time, so it's a part of every real world's lore.
Alright.
Okay, so how much is it going to cost us to get like a dude to bleed on this book?
Okay, let's see here.
Because I can reach into at least one of these drawers in this room I'm not telling anyone which drawer, but there is a drawer in this room that I can reach into right now and grab a $5,000 wad of cash.
You're very bad.
I fucking don't know. I've never paid them for blood because it's weird. I'll have to actually ask someone.
Okay.
Fuck, who... Lily, who do I call? To be like, can I borrow a blood doll and give him some rich white dude's money to bleed on a magic book?
That sounds like rich white dude thing.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Anyone at Elysium?
Okay.
Make an intelligence streetwise.
Oh god, I'm even worse at that. Yeah, alright. I may not fucking know, but I know the guy to ask, I guess.
Okay, I gotta come up with a dude. Hold on.
This is just turning into the most surreal episode.
Yeah. Alright, I'll call you back, I guess, and I'll hang up and...
So while Jesse does that, who wants me to put on Enter the Dragon?
Here, I'm thinking here. You've heard of somebody. Who does deal in you'd be hesitant to call it, human trafficking.
Of course. He's just in the doll business.
But it's not far off.
Yeah.
It's not straight up kidnapping or anything like that.
Yeah, it's a rent-to-share system.
But it's definitely, very close to, pimping people out.
Yeah. Look, obviously morals are already pretty fucking skewed. So yeah, what's this dude's name? Or lady's?
It better not be human trafficking, because that's how you get mad Yvonne.
No, it's not human
It's just
trafficking,
normal.
it's
It's just
pimping.
normal pimping. Yeah, average everyday pimping, but for blood instead of sex, or maybe both. Whatever. The night is young.
I can accept that.
Yvonne accepts the rules of the street.
It's true. I wanted to be Fat Larry so badly.
Fat Larry. We already got Big Tom.
It's true.
Let's see. Which you guys screams human trafficker the most? So it says it's a bit racist. No, I'm not gonna. No, we're not gonna go with that one. That one's good. Go with this guy.
You are already that guy, Eddie.
You know who he goes by the name Abi. And you know he operates from a den that's actually in the New Haven Violators territory.
Cool. What was their shtick again?
they violate people.
Cool.
They are a street gang. Broke off from the Rippers.
Ah. Are they the ones who are quote-unquote protection for a red light in Chinatown, then?
Yeah, they do protection. They,
Their favorite tactic is to get a new baseball bat
They-
and slather it in lube.
They don't do the drugs or the gun running, but they definitely protect those in the area that do.
Right, okay.
Yeah, they're the
They're more muscle than anything else. Okay.
but they don't take shit. And when somebody disrespects one of their crew, they are often found beaten to a pulp.
Right. Alright. Sure, okay. I will first send a text. You free for a call? I don't want to just dial them at random. Seems like a bad move.
Who are you dying down?
RB.
Oh, you could. You don't have their number. I'm gonna say. You've heard of them around, but you've not really had any call to like get their contact info.
Sure. How do I get his info, sorry? I've got his info to call him, right?
No,
I have to get his info to call him.
you have not had any reason to have
Okay.
this information before.
Sure, but I will put a call in at the Arboretum, I suppose. I've got a boss ghoul, such as it were. And I'll go for the Carthian one. I won't faff around with any Invictus nonsense.
Her name's Erin.
They're already established bosses. Let's see here. Either Max or Annette, I guess.
Go for who you're calling.
Yeah, I'll call Max, my previous trainer.
See, he's one you can't.
Yep.
I see what's happened now. I was lost for a moment. Okay. Okay, Matthew McConaughey, huh?
Yes, Max, the man who looks uncannily like Matthew McConaughey.
Max McConaughey.
I bet he
He's
has,
Maximum McConaughey.
Of course.
I bet he has famed on one.
That's the
just
thing
because-
about being a
Don't you-
ghoul. I stay the same age.
Hey Jesse, how's it going?
Hey.
He's not gonna go full McConaughey.
No. Hey, Max. So it's been a while. I've been busy as hell. I'm looking into a quick hookup for a friend of mine. You wouldn't happen to have the number for the guy who moves people around in the red light, Abby?
Oh wow, you're going hardcore, huh?
Not me. Some weird occultist guy looking to spend a lot of money and needs some blood, but not a kill.
Alright. I'd get you the number, but they don't tend to deal over the phone.
That's fine. I'm just gonna get an address and give it to him. Because I ain't gonna have a part of it. I know better than to get involved directly.
Gotcha. It's for your regnant?
No. It's for some other fucking supernatural out there in the world. He doesn't have any reason to be afraid, I guess. Yeah, he needs a bleeder
Weird.
temporarily for some fucking something or other. Not a kill. Again, I've been assured.
Alright, yeah. And send you over the information.
Thanks, Max. You're great.
No problem.
Yeah.
Get a text second later.
Cool.
Phone number.
Alright then. I will does hotel room have a landline? I don't want to do it on my mobile.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll bump a dial out and call him from that.
Yeah, okay, let's see. Voice. Hold on. I need to mute myself and there's one second.
Yeah, sure. Got to do yourself some starter phrases.
It is just gonna turn into the weird fucking occultist of the city, isn't it?
Kramchand Imports. What can we acquire for you today?
Hi there. I'm looking to do a bit of a hookup for a friend of mine. He's interested in a bleeder, and he's got some cash to spend for it.
What kind of specimen are you looking for?
I don't believe they have any specifics, but healthy is probably a preference. So, like, not totally fucked up and full of drugs.
We might have something to your liking. Please come by our storefront and you can pick one out for yourself.
Excellent. It won't be me doing the picking up, because I don't want to get involved with it, and I am not the one with all the money, so, you know, gonna let him do that. Can you pop me an address for your shop front? I'll take that down.
Gives you an address.
Cool. Alright then.
Whom can I be expecting?
He'll probably just go by Eddie. No last name.
Eddie.
You won't be able to miss him. Big blonde guy.
It's like 5'10", 5'11". I wouldn't exactly call him.
I thought you were still pretty muscular though, right?
I mean, I'm built well, but
Alright, then I'll use the
Not
phrase
like-
built blonde guy.
Nobody is big in a party with Yvonne.
That's true. We all do look really even shorter than usual.
I was about to say I'm more dense and big.
Yeah.
It's like Shaquille O'Neal hanging out with Yao Ming. You can't help but think, wow, Shaq looks really small.
Yeah. They know for a fact that he's fucking big too. It's just he's standing next to a fucking tree.
But, yeah. That happens.
Yeah, alright, and I will hang up, and yeah, I'll text Eddie the address. Goes by Arby, he knows to expect an Eddie, and that's it. And he'll be able to hook you up with a bleeder. And you don't know me, I never use my name, don't use my name.
Cool.
Put my phone away. Well, now my soul feels filthy for the night. Awesome. I have no idea what he expected. I'll probably just get a shrug out of Itch.
Oh, Okay. We have a guy. Slightly uncomfortable about this, but we have a guy who can apparently get us human blood.
Is Yvonne there?
No.
Okay. I don't have to roll for eye squint.
Yeah, no,
So you got a call and you headed back to your community center. That was the excuse we had for you temporarily leaving.
So, okay, I'm gonna go out and, I don't know, I guess I can go out and meet a guy for this.
Would you like company?
I suppose he can come along, it's just I have a feeling that this is gonna be like... I have a feeling I just made a deal with the mob, and I don't know what to expect at this point.
I see. I shall come and wait in the car.
Alright, cool. CJ, Mandy, make yourselves comfortable. Don't answer any calls. You can use my Wi-Fi, but don't mess with anything, okay? And yeah, don't touch any of the rocks. I trust you, kind of. Maybe, probably not. Finger guns.
Is Siege okay with just staying behind?
Wait,
I mean, if Siege and Mandy
No.
have any kind of brains, they realize that Eddie's going to a place people do people trafficking. So, I mean, maybe you are okay with that.
And come on, I made popcorn and put on a Bruce Lee movie.
I mean,
Now that you see my DVD collection, it's one of dozens of relatively high quality Chinese bootlegs.
I guess. I don't know if I feel comfortable with you going to the blood guy, but I guess if it's related to somebody, tangentially related to somebody that Jesse trusts.
Yeah, the message I got was there is no trust in this whatsoever.
Well, assumedly, whoever you're going to trusts money.
Yeah.
So as long as you got that,
Oh yeah.
and as long as you don't get jumped before you get there.
Sounds like you need the werewolf.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. But you can come along if you want.
Wait, since I was spacing out as Laura come.
Yeah, Laura's coming.
I don't know if I'll come in with you, but I'll head along the way.
Here, I'll let you guys deal with that, and I'll be right back. Deal with dogs here real quick.
So, yeah, I guess it's gonna be Ed, Laura, and CJ, and with Laura and CJ staying in the car. And we're gonna be heading up to Chinatown to meet with the blood dealer.
So, you guys are getting blood because you need it to.
Okay,
Or-
so we have a book that we can tell by this point is some freaky occult shit because it refuses to open for my blood. So, and it said non-human. So we've come to the belief that it requires human blood. You dig?
Yeah.
So we're going to a blood dealer who hopefully he'll be perfectly cool with me finding someone who I can stab in the hand and have bleed on the book.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure Jesse used the term occultist, so I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna be ready for weird. Actually, if he's in this business at all, I'm pretty sure he's used to blood and weird. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
What you making there?
Oh, I've already eaten, and it's nothing delicious.
Oh, what was that scraping I heard?
That was my spoon.
You're not eating poverty noodles, are you?
No. I'm eating red potatoes and ground beef.
Hey, slap some fucking hamburger helper, and that sounds fucking delicious.
I can't, because eating it for diet benefits, not for taste. So it's actually pretty not good, mainly because I fucked up potatoes last week. So, sucks. After that, I gotta just eat some carrots.
Come on, man. A little bit of salt and pepper will make anything taste better.
DCL
Maybe a
puts
little bit
more than enough extra salt in his diet. He's probably not allowed that.
I mean, I'm not limited, but yeah, I trust me. I actually put a lot of salt.
Like
on my food.
you keep table salt on your actual like desk table to add more to your food. I've seen the
Well,
pictures. I've heard the tales.
But right now, I actually have soy sauce next to me instead.
Well, just
I
salt
know.
squared. That's fine.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm also kind of a salt fiend, so I'm perfectly understand.
Yeah, I'm a salt fiend, but right now, it's
Ooh. Tell me, do you just use sea salt, or do you use like Himalayan, or?
I use the mixture, motherfucker.
Tasty.
I pour a lot on, but yeah, this is already like a lot of salt in this, so I just gotta suck it up.
My sister I forget where she got it, but she had a really nice like Irish sea salt that I thought was fantastic.
Anyway,
At this point, we're just faffing waiting for third, so.
yeah. I
I
was
have a
hoping that
feeling
she'd
that
like
we should-
sneakily return the background, but she hasn't.
You know, I'm half tempted to like, I don't know, find an old fucking license plate to swap out for this, because I'm not entirely comfortable with them knowing like my license plate going to this place. And it was normal in my family to keep old license plates. I don't know if that's normal.
That
for
sounds
other
weird
people.
as fuck.
That's incredibly illegal.
Wait, what is? I wasn't paying attention.
Keeping old license plates off of cars.
Oh,
You know, cars that were scrapped and junk that you actually took to a junkyard.
I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna care.
Yeah, I think it's only illegal if you put them on something, I guess.
Which is what he was talking about doing.
Wait, what? No, yeah, don't do that.
Look, I'm not exactly comfortable with the mob knowing my actual license.
Then don't take your actual car, dingus.
What do you want me to
Rent
do?
a car.
Get a fucking
What-
taxi like a pleb.
I was about to
Taxi,
say, do you just want me to Uber my way into some occult shit.
No, you can Uber your way into the red light district where it's located.
Yeah.
Which is what everyone does if they travel in the red light district. They aren't fucking driving their Bentley or whatever. Again, yeah, you know what, taxi is for losers. I'm gonna just do a felony instead. Too good for taxis.
Fine, we will Uber into the red light district so I can get my occult on.
God, we're going to be judged so much.
Look, Ed already did his meditation for the day. He knew shit was going down.
I mean, just look, just the Uber driver drives a, like, 30-year-old guy and what appeared to be two people in their early 20s into a red light district. That's judgment time.
But 3 people in their early, 2 people in their early 20s and 1 person in their early 30s, that's judgment free, right?
That's literally what I said was judgment time.
I would like you to explain to how someone would judge this.
Well, it's an older man taking a younger couple to get prostitutes. That's just weird.
Cool, and
That will result in judgment.
Judgment.
And especially, like... You know, we should probably consider this beforehand, but what is our plan with the blood doll? Are we just going to take the blood from them there and splash it all over the book? Are we going to bring them back and, you know,
I mean, I thought you were
erect
just
some
gonna,
standing stones to dance around?
I thought you were just gonna like put it in a bowl or some bullshit.
I am not Ubering back to my house with a bowl of blood on my lap.
Why is that much?
Would you rather Uber back with a slave?
No, I'm bringing a fucking Tupperware cup for it.
That's not going to work.
What do you mean it's not
The
gonna
whole
work?
point of this was to have a living bleeder. Again, otherwise I could have gotten a blood bag from a donor who hasn't become deceased, and that's really easy because most donors aren't deceased.
Okay, so can we or can we not roll out, get the blood doll, stab them in the hand, drip it onto the book?
Yes, that's what they're expecting. Well, they're expecting a guy to come for a bleeder, no kills, with weird occult shit, and that's it.
Cool.
You can, in fact, quite literally cut open their palm onto it so that they can bleed. And this guy will be like, that was fucking weird, I'll take that fat stack of money now, thank you. It's the intent.
Good.
Again,
That's
otherwise
all I need.
I'd have been like, well then fuck, have it.
Okay. I'm back. Dog's been dealt with. My big
So
old crippled dog didn't want to go down the stairs, so carry all the way out and all the way up.
So, other thing, like, so we're Ubering up there, we are bringing the book, given the distance, I feel like that's going to, you know, with all of the time we've spent thinking and planning and Jesse getting that set up, plus travel time, I think the spell is going to expire, so are we going to like, try to drip blood directly into the lock, or is CJ going to recast that in the Uber, or what?
I think we know what it needs now, so it's safe to let it fizzle.
Expire.
Yeah, expire.
Okay.
Preferably before we're in the Uber.
Oh yeah, the scene is done.
I don't think the like dissolution of magic causes paradox, but I'm pretty sure it'd cause quiescence, and I don't like that. Even though I don't get morality rolls from humans seeing magic.
That's not an act.
I'd still rather not have them see it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm pretty sure a book popping out of a phone popping book is not something you see every day. Although I don't know if you're an Uber driver who drives to the red light district.
you've lowered your standards to the point
You
that
might see some things.
so long as they don't leave things behind in the Uber, I think you'll be fine.
And speaking of, if we're taking an Uber, then Siege and I can't exactly wait in it.
True.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, we can just like have you like, I don't know, stand by or something like.
Rental car.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess because I don't want the Uber to come to my house, I guess we can just drive to the Big Kahuna Burger and then Uber up to the red light district. I don't want some random fucking Uber knowing where I live.
Instead, you'll leave your car parked outside McDonald's.
Yes. Locked and alarmed.
Okay.
And then we Uber up to the red light district to meet with this guy.
While that's going on, DCL,
Yo.
you got a call, calling you back to the community center. So you rock up to the community center. You park, and let's see.
I swear to God, it better not be what I think it is.
They're currently like giving out midnight meals. You know, a lot of people around here still active at night. Probably a hazard of the world of darkness. The major cities are a lot more nocturnal than they would otherwise be. But in the food line, currently dishing out chili, is your good old friend,
Oh my God.
Alexi.
I come back from taxes. This. Oh God. What do I even do here?
He sees you enter and gives you a wave and a sly grin.
I guess I'm going to head on over towards him. And I guess the first thing I'll say is, you know, the irony of this situation would be that you actually come to enjoy the community and actually start working here seriously, rather than a way to start pissing me off.
I do enjoy giving back to the community.
Well, I can't say I don't believe that, considering that you seem to be a devout Christian.
Me.
Look,
Does
oh,
the Bible not say to love thy neighbor? Aid him in his struggles?
yeah.
Helping others helps ourselves?
Listen, see what you're doing here. Know it that I was on your territory, so now you're standing on mine to make the point. Get it. You know what? I'll even accept it. As long as you don't do anything strange. Hurt any of the people here. I don't think I need to reiterate what a werewolf's tendency to protect its pack or their devastating combat prowess.
Well, I'm well aware.
Good. As long as we have that clear, then yes, I'm happy to have you here and helping the community.
Wasn't expecting you to be so public about it. Lance's line.
Yeah, I was whispering at him. probably should have said that at first, because of course I'm not going to just say that out loud. I'll like lean over and whisper, useless, like just as long as you are aware.
Crystal clear. Just making sure you're aware of our capabilities as well.
Yeah, gotta do the supernatural thing. At least you're doing it in a way that actually helps the kids. They did enjoy the pancakes, at least. So I'll give you that one.
See, we're much better friends than enemies.
What, is my next power move supposed to be that I go up and fix the roof of your cathedral or something?
There's that pesky leak. But no. Just so long as we are clear moving forward.
We're crystal clear. I don't have any reason to mess with you, and you don't have any reason to mess with me.
Good. If you'd excuse me, it looks like Mr. Jenkins here needs a fresh bowl of chili.
Well, I'll leave you to it then. And Yvonne will just walk away and check his phone again. Make
You
sure
might
to
want to
see.
smell the chili.
I feel like, as a werewolf, if he was putting weird shit in the chili, that would just set off my senses. But I'm gonna listen to the voice in my head and make a wit's composure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is the wrong sheet. Wondering why none of my things are there. Alright. Give it a good sniff.
It's got more cumin in it than normal.
Well, other than that, it seems fine. So yeah, I walk back off and check to see what my team's up to. The Three Stooges are getting up to over text.
We're fine.
I immediately hop in my car and start driving towards them as soon as I hear Eddie say, "We're fine."
You chose text, right? And how does he even manage to make his fucking text responses sound cagey like he's being cagey? Oh, I knew
Because
it.
it's Eddie.
Yeah.
It's Eddie. He just like if you got a message that just ended in "We're fine" and no other details.
We just need to go meet a guy. It's fine.
Yeah,
We figured out a way to open my book.
Yeah, it's time to track down Eddie.
Eddie probably just said we're fine with like the shifty eyes emoji. Just always that easy to read.
Yeah. I see no real reason to lie to my friends.
Where is that emoji? Is that actually a thing? I might have imagined it.
And look, if I have to play into my virtue and being loyal to my friends, like, yeah. Turns out the book that I got was magic, and we need to go meet a guy to help open it.
But yeah, I guess I'm just you could just smash cut. I just needed to deal with that.
There we go. Okay, so Yvonne comes and catches up with the three of you.
Shit. Hi, Yvonne.
Are you our Uber?
Yeah, are you here to pick us up for Uber?
I will actually laugh if I had an Uber thing. You know, it's just like, well, might as well do a job. And I see fucking Eddie as my client. I'm like, oh boy. But no, I got your text. Could feel your caginess through it. What are you up to?
Okay,
We are hunting the blood of a mortal.
Say what?
okay, if you're just gonna put it out like that, okay. See, I have this
It's
magic book
Yvonne.
here.
We can trust him.
Okay, I have a magic book that through some mild trial and error we discovered it's a magic book that will only open if someone drips the blood of a regular human.
And that does not raise red flag with you.
Oh, it raised plenty. But we know a
That's
guy who
why
can
we're
get
not
us.
using any of our.
Wait, why do you know a guy who can get you blood?
Look, I didn't know a guy. Jesse knows a guy.
Oh yeah, that does make more sense.
Well,
Why didn't
that's
you
a
just go to a
guy.
blood bank?
It's apparent it's probably needs to be fresh.
Oh my god. Alright. As long as we're not sacrificing somebody to open up a book.
Look, I just need to take me to the red light district in Chinatown.
I don't even want to ask. Okay, I'm going to stay in the car and just be ready when things go bad.
Look, I have you on speed dial. If shit goes down, I hit a button and you Kool-Aid Man through the wall. How about
I'm still going to be close, but I like it better than nothing.
look, all I have to do probably is stab a hooker in the hand. It's now that I say
really
it like
have a-
that.
You really
Now
are
that I
not
say it
putting
like-
phrasing this.
Yeah, now that I say it like that sounds like a terrible idea. Well, yeah,
You're really not helping your case here.
I'm not. I'm very nervous right now. I'm associating with people outside my circle. I'm uncomfortable. So, are these heated seats or is the tension here just making it warm?
I'm pretty sure that's just you.
These heated seats, or is it getting hot in here?
You have a weird radio, dude. So, smash cut to
Yeah.
the porno district.
Smash cut to Jesse leaving Shenandoah. You know,
Yeah?
before you go, you're getting tired of coming to me for blood. I could always make you one of me.
I don't know. That's, goodness knows I haven't considered it before, like, all the time, but I'm still fond of being alive, you know?
There's nights that make me miss it as well.
Like, I don't think I'm ready to give up on the sun yet. And I still have family that, you know, I would not want them to think that I've suddenly died, nor do I want to continue super fast for them. I mean, if they're older parents, I can get away with looking young, but
Eventually, it'll raise questions.
eventually, and maybe when those questions start to, you know, come up, then I'll really consider it. But I think I can still get a lot more leverage out of still being alive. That and to vamp it up right now when I'm, you know, still progressing, and I'll just like indicate my body. Like, there's more that can be done before that time comes.
When you actually have to be like, nah man, don't sire me. I need my
like,
boobs first.
yeah, gotta grow fat norks.
Well, modern medicine has come so far.
It has. It has.
I'm sure
Yeah.
there'll be changes they can make later.
Yeah.
But it's up to you.
You're
Let's
gonna
say
slim
I'm
up.
just.
Lucky you have a choice.
I know. I'm amazed that I do, and incredibly thankful. And I don't want to sound like I don't appreciate it either, because obviously I super do. I do consider it like a lot, but yeah, I'm not ready to lose the sun yet.
Overrated, but very well. If you reconsider, let me know.
You'll be the first to know.
The world could use more of our kind. And
Yeah, it's not a little.
with the party going to the import store, quote unquote, just taken off. We'll call it here for tonight.
Okay.
Aw, okay.
A little bit early, but heading into a place that I didn't expect you to even. That I did not.
Yeah,
Did not
I mean,
invent until just now.
that is, as our conversation from before indicated, that is the nature of DMing this fucking game.
It's what I love about it. It's what
Yeah.
I hate about it.
It's a fantastic thing. And I say, like, it took me like 10 sessions to get used to being like, all this shit I wrote isn't gonna come up ever. I'm gonna keep making things up instead, and now I just enjoy it. I let it happen, and I make do.
I have plans for like way things are gonna progress, and then like the way you guys investigate makes me either like jump forward or jump back, and
I'll say
I
as,
just skip things entirely.
I say in my limited experience because I'm flaky. But whenever I try to just generally RP because I like doing one-on-one things more, I'll always be like, oh, this is totally what they're gonna do. Never happens. Fucking never happens. Always gotta improv.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even set aspirations.
So,
Oh yeah.
Did anybody do aspirations?
yes.
Okay. It was just me.
I didn't make any aspiration progress.
I don't think anybody scored aspirations.
God, I didn't even get a beat in any of mine.
At least not yet.
So I'm just gonna give everybody 3 end of session beats.
Neat.
Since I don't think anybody scored an aspiration.
Wait, we're cutting it here.
No.
Oh, damn it! Really?
Did you not literally just let? No, I guess you didn't.
Until the book thing came up, I was gonna have like an interlude with Justine, but progressing the book thing is interesting too. 3 end of session beats for everybody, and yeah, we'll pick this up again in 2 weeks.
All right. Thank you as usual for running. It is an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, this is
I am very
still
upset
my
that I had to miss
favorite.
most of it to do taxes.
Sorry.
Uh,
I really need to figure out what beat gain it should have had, but I'll, like as I say it every time, I'll figure it out later. I'm sure there's a rule
well.
for it somewhere.
at least I'll have more.
There isn't.
There
At
isn't.
least I'll.
Ugh.
He's a retainer, right?
No, he's a ghoul. Like he is actually his own fucking thing. Although he shares a merit with me that we're best friends.
Yeah, and I mean you've got the merit for a Gould animal, right?
I mean, my Rainen has the merit for a gold animal.
There's your progression then. You might be needing to take that merit.
Okay. I can probably start investing in that. It's 2 dots of Taste of the Wild.
Yeah.
God, they're discipline dots, I think. No, they're not. They're merits.
So yeah, this has just been an
Interesting.
incredibly awkward session that like halfway through I started getting like Dresden Files like tones from. It's like it's magical, but it's like a weird, awkward urban magical. You know, it's like shit's happening. It's like it's
Like, at least it didn't have a slot to insert a human soul in.
Yeah, that would have been like, okay, we're done with this book.
okay. That's that even Ed would say like that's 100% a red light.
That's a red flag.
Please
I mean,
slit throat here.
I mean, the human blood thing is already a red light because in almost no folklore is a necessary addition of human blood a good thing.
Alright, if you're watching in the stream or you're watching in the VOD, I hope you heard yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time, and please do take care.
Bye, stream. Bye, YouTube.
Like and subscribe.